it's April. I saw this card on Pinterest and I thought, oh, that was a neat idea, and I hadn't done this card before, so I don't know if it's the same way that they did their card, but it's what I came up with, and it's how I'm going to put mine together. So what we have in the file, you're going to have a piece here without a hole in it that has this guide cut out. That is your back panel that goes on your card base, and it's going to line up, and there's not going to be like a border around this piece, and you'll see why. There'll be enough going on there here in just a minute so that you won't need that. So first thing we're going to do, and I have put fluttering by just to say hi. I picked a font, a writing font. You can change that out to say anything that you want it to say, and make it your own. Just detach it. And this is a file for supporters. And I still appreciate you guys bearing with me while we go through this life change that we're doing and get everything lined up to move. So I've got my panel on there, and that's all we have to do to that. Super easy, simple card, really. You will need a mini brad for this card, just a little bitty mini brad, and you're going to put it through on your card front. This one looks just like the other one, just a little bit smaller. Again, lines up right there, but it has a hole in the center of it. So you're going to drop that in and just flip it over so that your brad is up. Now, I haven't decided which way I want what side of the paper. I'm using a double-sided paper. This is from a Michael's paper stack. And I think I am going to use those little roses. I kind of like those. So I'm going to do mine that way. You can put it any way you want. This is, if you've seen the Reveal-A-Wheel cards where they reveal a message, this is the same card. There's just no cutout here. Now, in the file, I did include two panels that have two cutouts. One has a circle and one has a rounded triangle or a cone cut out of it, so that you can do this wheel on a solid color and stamp or have your Cricut write messages around there, so when they spin it, the messages read through. I do have a file set up with that in there. It's a little bit more to it. This one's a lot more simple and easier to do. So once you've decided how you want that on there, you're going to open this up. Now, you don't want to close these brads too tight. You want it to be able to freely move, okay? You want to get a good move on it so that it has a move. And if you get it too tight and it's not moving, just stick your finger in there and loosen it up a little, but you want it to move pretty well, okay? And then I am going to use my glue, and you want to stay away from this edge. You want that to be able to freely spin. So you're basically just going to do these top edges. If you prefer to use your tape runner, you can. So I'm just going to do these corners right here. And come in here. I'm just not going to put any glue here. I just don't want to interfere with that wheel. And you could contour out the hole and move it down just a little if you feel like you need glue at that top area, but I don't feel like it really needs it. And then we're just going to place, oops, I almost missed a step. Before you glue this down, you need your wheel. I almost did that. And it doesn't really matter. You can do it after on the back side of it if you do happen to mess up. But we're going to get our card magnets. You're going to need a couple of those. And just going to put a glue dot on one. And we're going to drop that about, I don't know, a ½ inch to an inch inside, okay? Just in this general vicinity of your card. Anywhere on there. Does not matter. But you want it to be towards the panel. Okay? Don't want to get glue on mine, and I am. Let me close up my brad here. I almost forgot it. Make sure I don't have any sticky going on here. And we're going to put that right back on there. So I've got my magnet, and my magnet is going towards the panel. I'm going to put that brad in there. Try for me not to get glue all over everything. I'm going to open it back up. And just going to run my finger around the edges of my wheel to make sure I don't have any glue there, because if I glue it down, it definitely isn't going to work. So I'll just touch up my glue, staying clear of my wheel. There we go. And now we're going to place our panel on top right here. We're going to kind of line that up, giving it a good border. I'm just going to smush it down. Okay. And then, oops, I slid. And so I want to make sure that my wheel is spinning, and it is. And you should not be able to see your magnet. That's why we went in a little bit deep. All right, so got that going. Then we're going to bring in our butterfly. You can put any image you want to on here. I thought about doing one in a Christmas theme with the reindeer jumping, or just lots of things that you can do. I am going to put my magnet on the back of my piece. Yes, you will see the magnet, but I want to make sure that it sticks well and doesn't have any interference. When you get tons of layers of cardstock, then your little card magnets can become weak, and I didn't want that. I'm just going to layer this guy up, and you can actually just not layer the butterfly as well if you don't want to. So I'm going to take another magnet, and I'm going to drop it on that card and find my magnet. There it is right there. Drop it on there, make sure that it's stuck. And then we're going to get another glue dot, and we're going to place it on top of this magnet, right on top of it. And I'm going to bend my butterfly up a little bit, and we're going to stick him right onto that magnet. How cute! And then we're just going to, when we spin it, our little butterfly is going to run around the card. Now you can do other messages and things, have it right on there. You can do a panel down here, and or like a label type panel, and have your writing on it and have it popped up if you want. But I'm just going to do mine just like this, and he's going to spin around there. Super cute. The one I saw had a dragonfly on it, I believe. Now I used a copper brad. You can use what you want, but I was using some copper Nuvo drops, and I was just going to put some on here randomly. Oops. I didn't get that one very rounded, did I? There we go. And I thought I would just hide them that way, or make it kind of blend in. My drops are splattering. That's all right. I'll fix it. There we go. And these are glittery, but that's okay. I'm just going to throw a few drops scattered about on my card, and then right on top of my, I'm going to let it dry before I spin them around through there again, okay, because I don't want to get Nuvo drops on him. But I'm just throwing some out there all over the card. I'll do one kind of close to that. But you get it, just however you want. I think I want to do these in threes, though. Just scatter some dots about. Keep those close to the center. Super cute. And I'm just going to let that dry. I'm going to bring this around because when you can feel your magnet in there. There it is. I almost did it. There we go. So now I have my butterfly on there. I'm going to let those dry. That would be the way that I present the card. And then when they spin it, of course, it's going to start to move. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Quick, fast, easy card. I hope that you can do some of them in different themes for Christmas and Thanksgiving. How cute would that be with tumbling leaves for fall? Or snowman, making a snowball fight, something. But tons of things that you can do with this. Change out your image, change out your sentiment and your message on the inside. Super cute. I cannot wait to see them. Please post up yours and get those in the group and let people see how much fun this card is. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll catch you on the next video. Have a great one. Happy crafting.